Good morning. I'm back again sharing with you some aspects of domestic violence. Today I'm going to talk about the cycle must be broken. There are many reasons why people decide to stay in broken relationships, and especially domestic violent ones, because a lot of times they're scared. This situation can happen to a child, a spouse, a partner, and even an elder. A person will use fear, intimidation, threats, humiliation, and even physical injury to get you to do what they want you to do. They use it as a form of control. There are many types of abuse. You have physical abuse, you have verbal and nonverbal, and in my opinion, that's probably one of the worst ones because nobody else can see it. It causes psychological, it could be mental, it can be emotional. Then you have sexual abuse, and then you have stalking, cyber stalking. You have economic, financial abuse, and then you also have spiritual abuse. Yeah, spiritual. That is very possible. 1 in every 4 women and 1 in every 7 men experience severe physical, violent abuse from an intimate partner. Domestic violence is not just targeted to anybody who's just married or they're so in love. It can be anyone, regardless of their age, their sexual orientation, their religion, their gender, and it affects people of all socioeconomic backgrounds and educational levels. Have you ever been pushed, thrown, kicked, slapped, grabbed, hit, punched, tripped, battered, bruised, choked, and you said, oh, they only did it one time, I got them straight, they won't do it to me again? But then you turn around and next time they restrain you, they break a bone, they assault you. Oh, the next time, I forgive him because I did something wrong. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to make them mad. I didn't mean to make her mad. The next time it's a knife. It's a gun. You're scared out your hind part, but you won't leave because you fear what else they might do. At this point, you feel stuck. You feel there's nowhere else to go. This can happen in an opposite sex relationship and a same sex relationship. Whether you're married, living together, dating, and even when you're estranged. The worst part about it is 15.5 million children are affected or exposed to this violent behavior in their home. Your child, your niece, your nephew, the kid that your child sits beside in the classroom, yes, they're affected. They have short-term effects such as academic and behavior problems. They can't sleep and they have difficulty concentrating because of the images they've seen, the words they've heard, the screams they've heard. And yet, we continue to cover it up. This cycle must be broken. Then there are some long-term effects that children may have, which include difficulty trusting others. They're grown now, and they still can't have a meaningful relationship because they think this man gonna treat my mama the same way that man treated my mama. Or, I'm scared that I might lash out the first time somebody do something threatening to me. Not because I was created that way, but because of the environment that I was brought up in. So, they may start calling people names or harassing them or blaming them for their own faults. So, what do? People oftentimes that are in these kind of relationships, they can't even establish long-term relationships because they stay depressed. The images don't go away. The words that people say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, they don't go away. Those words penetrate. And oftentimes when you're alone, they repeat themselves over and over again. People are scared to tell people. People are scared to leave. And most of the time, they scared of the consequences, so they stay. There are various reasons why people stay. One is they're in denial. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Like, this cannot be me. Like, this person loves me. They said they loved me. Or I said I love them. So they can't possibly be trying to hurt me. When reality is, love don't hurt like that. Or they blame themselves and say, well, I made them mad. Because I made him mad, that's why he acted like that. Or because she talked too much. Or they don't talk the way I want them to talk. Or when I say be quiet, I mean be quiet. But you forgot, this is an adult. This is not your child. Or they keep hanging on to the good times. Well, I mean, we've been together 10 years. He only hit me once. From then on, he started threatening you. And you continue to stay. You continue to take it. Why take something you don't have to? Or it only happened once. Or I'm just staying for the kids. But your kids are becoming more and more messed up as a result of you staying in that situation. They're thinking that this is normal, and it's not. You have a limited support system. So you say, well, I only have me, and I only have him, and because I only have him, and I only have me, then I'm going to stay. Really? Tomorrow's not promised. The next hour is not promised. You don't want to wake up. If you wake up in a trash bag, in the trunk of somebody's car, in the river, or better yet, on the other side, in heaven. What about financial dependency? Well, I can't afford to leave, because if I leave, I don't know how to start over. An excuse. Is your sanity, is your physical body worth you putting that off because of finances? Well, there's a will, there's a way. Or I feel like I'm emotionally attached. I don't want to let go because I love him and I know he loves me back. But he's beating your tail every night, slapping you upside your head every day. Or she's withholding from you. So therefore, it's created shame in your life. I don't want to leave because everybody gonna know my business. Everybody already know your business, honey. You're not even the same person who you were before. You don't even know who you are. You don't want to be hurt and you don't want to be killed. So you say, I'm going to stay because I don't want anything to happen to me. I don't want anything to happen to my kids. Then you forget that you got rights. You have rights. This person does not have the right to take your life. They don't have the right to crowd your space with the junk that they're talking. They don't have the right to demean you because you were created by God. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. And God said that's what he knows right well. So why would you doubt the creator? Now, some would argue the point and say, well, he's not my creator. God didn't create me. I don't believe in God. Okay. If that's what you want to believe, I respect your belief. But since I'm the one talking, I'm going to say the creator is God. He's the one that keeps us and gives us the next breath of air. This cycle must be broken. And I behoove you today that if you are suffering from any of those symptoms, if you are the 1 in every 4 or the 1 in every 7, I would like to invite you October the 29th at Shepherd Memorial Library from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. to join us as we get deeper into this subject of domestic violence and how we can break this cycle. Please give me a call if you have any questions, 252-702-4620. It is my pleasure to be here. And as I told you before, I'm always going to keep it real. So I see you on Saturday. Have a blessed day.